I'm like in and out of service and I'm breaking down and I'm freaking out and I'm driving way faster than I should be pulling a camper. I'm talking to Tiff and she's going into labor. It gets to the point where she's like, we're going to the hospital. I remember thinking like, what can I do? Like just drive safe. Time is the most precious asset we have in life. You don't know how much time you have, but you know you only have so much. How are you gonna spend it? My mom raised me a lot when I was younger, and we didn't have a lot. We lived in an Airstream trailer. We lived in a shack with an outhouse.
Yeah, Brandon was essentially on his own at a young age, very similar to I was. That's probably where we came together. Brandon is very charismatic by naturally. He's a very caring individual, and he was very aligned morally, ethically, high integrity as a young kid. I believe a lot of his dependence and his drive and his work ethic came from realizing that if he was going to make anything in this world, it was going to have to be on his own back.
When I was 8 and figured out like, oh, you can fish tournaments and be competitive and you can make money at it, like, that's what I want to do. The thing with fishing is that you're gonna lose more than you're gonna win. So how many times can you get knocked down and get back up?
Bass fishing is not a glossy exterior.
It's not like short wins and easy. It takes every single thing you've got.
It is many hours spent by yourself, a real grind financially. You have to passionately love it to be able to keep yourself engaged to do it, or you won't overcome those challenges.
2003 Panhandle Bass Anglers Club, 3rd place Angler of the Year. Stepped it up in 2004, won Angler of the Year. So I was a sophomore in high school when I won my first AOY. I'd never even thought about that. That's actually pretty cool. I think the hardest thing when you combine family and fishing together is it takes time.
If you're going to be the best bass fisherman out there, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. And I think you have to sacrifice a lot of your family time. You have to sacrifice a lot of ease of life.
To be the best of the best, you have to be obsessed and give it everything. You have to be selfish. And then as you bring a family into it, that's where you've got to be ultra careful because you've got to split your time up and you've got to have more balance.
What happened when Cora was born?
He finished in the top 10 at Pickwick, which means he's fishing championship Sunday, which was a week past my due date.
The thought process was she felt normal. Let's get everything home so that you can just be home.
And so we made the decision that he was gonna drive back home, which is 31 hours.
By far the most intense drive of my entire life.
And at about 8 hours away, I told him like, things have progressed.
I remember my phone ringing and we're just pulled over on this wide spot on the side of I-90 and I'm sitting in the truck on FaceTime. And Cora is born.
You're dead! Brandon Palaniuk's the dad!
It gave me like a newfound level of love and respect for Tiff, because her being able to recognize that, like, even though that wasn't what we wanted, that's the way it happened. And that was one of the moments that I was so thankful that Tiff was the person that was put in my life to be my partner.
He and Tiff, you know, you talk about teamwork makes the dream work. They define that to a T. Any success they've had is their success as a team, you know. Tiff has earned just as much of that as Brandon has for the day he's out there, and he'd be the first one to tell you there's no way I could do this if I didn't have her handling that.
I would not win as many tournaments as I do. I would not make as many classics. We wouldn't make as much money. What I do does not happen without Tiff.
Brandon is the most caring, like heartfelt person with a strong addiction to the outdoors. We get home from fishing and he doesn't even move out of the camper. He's out in the woods hunting. He's just always wants to be busy and full of adventure.
Hunting for me provides way more than just the physical meat that it provides for my family. I love the fact of knowing where our meat came from. I feel like my kids are healthier because of it, but it also, for me, provides a reset in the fall. So when our season is over, I'm able to go to the mountains, and it's like a transitional period for me. I had said this before, but like the water has my heart and the mountains have my soul. Lifting up a big giant fish, that's cool, but that's not the thing you keep coming back for. It is that split second that it takes for your brain to register that you got a bite. The fish bites, it goes up your line, down your rod, into your fingertips. That split second from your fingertips to your brain, that is the moment we're all addicted to. That's what makes it worth standing out there in the snow and the rain and the wind, and your fingertips are numb, but they're like just enough feeling that your brain still registers, hey, you need to set the hook.
Brandon is extremely passionate about pretty much everything he's done, hunting, fishing, wife, kids, friends, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, he's very passionate.
He's a man of honor, and I think a lot of people know him through fishing or the outdoors, but Brandon is a lot more than that in a way that I think people don't understand. Being a good dad, being a good angler, but doing them both at a high level is very hard. And Brandon has really done a great job at doing both of those things, which I think he can be proud of, but like from my side, seeing him do it's really special.
When I was younger, it was the big check and the trophy and the title. Now it's, I want that emotion. I want the feeling that you get when that confetti flies and your family walks out there. I want that moment to stand still like nothing else in the world happens, right? Like you're in this little confetti bubble with your family. That's why I want it to happen. If you do all of these things, you accomplish all these, accolades, you win these trophies and this money, if you don't have anyone to share it with, what does it mean?